Hey everybody, I'm Recycled and welcome back to Fallout 4 VR Roguish Essentials. So I do believe, actually I've kind of lost track of exactly when this episode would have come out if it was in the original timeline. Maybe not as long ago as I thought, but basically I'm at the point of the story where it splits and you can get help from any of the factions to get into the Institute. And so I decided to make a save game here because I couldn't find the save game I wanted. Because I couldn't, well that is, I didn't make the right speech option with Father, and we ended up destroying the Brotherhood of Steel. And, well, basically it didn't work in VR, and the game kept crashing during the attack, even though I'd done it before. This time it's just too intense, there's too many mods or whatever, not working, and I got fed up with it, decided to play it in flat, and that has the problem of boosting my level up by like 30 or 40 levels, something crazy like that, and I don't know why, never could figure that out, so I don't want to do that. And now that I'm back here at this point that the story branches off, then I figure we can go a different way. So last time we went with the Minutemen, but actually you can do 3 different things. You can go also to the Railroad or to the Brotherhood, and if we go to the Brotherhood, then we can still get Dance's perk. We've already got Deacon's perk, so we don't have to help the Railroad, and the Minutemen will always help you, and there's no perks you get with the Minutemen. So really, the only one that makes sense to go with is the Brotherhood. Although we'll end up doing the whole, you know, building Optimus Prime thing or whatever. But basically, you know, worth it so that we have a more complete save here, because I don't want it to be, you know, kind of scuffed in that way where it's like we locked ourselves out of, you know, a perk. So let's go to the Brotherhood, and I guess we're gonna go with Dance immediately, or else maybe I could tell it no, because the airship's already here, so he's gonna want me to go up, and then we'll talk about Lost Patrol afterward. So we can work with the Brotherhood for now, and we still reserve the right to turn on them later. They'll expect us to like work with them, but we don't have to. Hey. Hello?
Cavalry's arrived, and it looks like they sent in the big guns.
Yeah, big and flammable.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxson's here. And that means we're going to war.
Elder Maxson looks like a little kid. He should probably at least have gray hair or something. You know, elder.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Yeah, I can't even talk about the Lost Patrol now. She still wants her flux capacitor or whatever. It's at the Greater Mass Blood Clinic. I was over at Fort Hagen, but didn't bother to pick it up because it just doesn't matter. Riding invertebrates is kind of screwed up when you have frick installed.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use.
My minigun's way better.
Identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Well, if they're close enough, they'll show red. Yeah, your legs will do this. Until Rolling Rock adds some kind of override.
Doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're going to need
the spot.
take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxson will have a plan.
Can I like
already
hover
in
off the
place by
side?
time we arrive.
Yes. Who shoots at me? These assholes no doubt.
Everyone around there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival.
Oh,
Every
I stepped
man,
outside of my
woman,
boundary.
and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
If there's any part that could make me motion sick, it's probably this part right here. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna end up uploading the other video, but if you shoot that tower with explosive weapons, it doesn't actually trigger the thing inside it. You have to use a rocket.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
And I never want to ride on one of those things ever again. And you don't have to.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission.
Oh, what the hell's wrong with this
Our new
texture?
recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted her to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxson's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Dance has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
You know, I almost want to just make a mod just to change his face to look like Tim Russ.
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxson wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Because it's like they're both black guys, and the voice coming out of the wrong face is kind of wrong to me, because I already know what Tim Russ looks like, and that's who's voicing this character.
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxson's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
I can't talk to you right now. Maxson's preparing to adjust the crew.
Brothers and sisters, The road behind has been long.
When I was
and
a
fraught
kid,
with
my
difficulty.
parents told me
Each
so
and
many
every
stories
one of
about the
them
Brotherhood.
has surpassed my
I feel right at home here.
expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And our beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute's scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine
This guy
could be
looks,
granted free will is not only offensive,
older than
but
Maxson
horribly
himself.
dangerous. And like the atom,
It's hard to take him
if it isn't harnessed
seriously.
properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species.
This guy is more
I'm
wrinkly
not prepared to allow the
than the
Institute
elder.
to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
Elder,
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire, and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry, I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
I'm not sure what I think about Maxson.
Look at the Commonwealth.
Can't decide if he's really impressive.
Rubble here, charred tree there, broken this, barrel that.
Status report. Green across the board, sir. Nothing new. Good. Carry on.
So how did it look out there?
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. Can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way.
Okay. Let me get the
They weren't always
fusion core.
Like that.
got it.
Super mutants were
There it is.
You got it.
Thanks, brother. I owe you.
something else.
I know that you have to tell Ingram that you have the tape that we actually were supposed to get back to the, well, to Sturgis or whatever, but I think we can just give it to her instead. Although maybe we actually gave it to, now that I think about it, Tinker Tom, but if we do need to go get that, then we'll go get it, but we can't do that until we know that we need to go get it. And so normally you, with the Minutemen, do tell Garvey, and he tells you to talk to Sturgis about the teleporter thing, and then Sturgis gives you the tape to get back to him. But yeah, so I think Tinker Tom has the tape, but about the teleporter and the fact that I've already been to the Institute, I think we need to talk to Maxson about that, and then he'll tell us that we need to talk to Ingram. So let's go ahead and do that. And Dance wants to talk to us, but I'm wondering if we can just do this anyway. Of course, it probably, yeah, he has the thing over his head. Probably would be best to check our Pip-Boy. Yeah, so I can talk to the Brotherhood. Oh, because we haven't built the teleporter yet. That's right. Hey, dude.
Elder Maxson, I have a set of plans to build a signal interceptor to get me inside the Institute.
An intriguing proposal that I'll have to seriously consider. However, before I allow any of my soldiers to breach the Institute, careful preparations need to be made. In the meantime, I need you to follow my orders and remain patient.
I understand, Elder.
I know you're disappointed, but I need you to view this from my perspective. I'm not willing to risk the lives of my soldiers based solely on a set of crudely drawn plans. Give us time to validate the information you've discovered. Then when the time is right, I promise you, I'll do everything in my power to construct that device. You're dismissed, Knight.
Yeah, so you can't do anything. I guess that means that I need to talk to... Oh, you're Heather. I need to talk to Dance and Kells. So let's do all the... Get stuck on geometry. All the regular stuff. On the flight deck? Wait, what's out there? Why are we doing that? Oh, because the railroad and the Minutemen are out there. Okay, so let's report to Dance. And yeah, I would have skipped all of this if I had a save to revert to choose the right dialogue option, so we didn't have to do airship down that was crashing the game. But I didn't, and so that's why we're here. But in the meantime, we'll get Dance's perk.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxson?
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
I'm overweight. Oh god, I can barely carry anything. Oh, and crash the game because you're doing inventory stuff. Really? Yeah, really.
Hey.
You point,
what?
I shoot.
What? What happened? No. Do this. That was weird. The entire interface jammed up and I couldn't do anything, and it was like it was frozen, but then it unfroze. Yeah, I might actually put on a backpack here because I have so much stuff. I want to get rid of this rat away. Okay, and I did it. I probably will never take Buff out again. We don't need stealth boys. We don't need stim packs, really. I need a backpack. Yeah, I could just barely carry all this stuff. And even though I'd rather have more weapons. Oh, or the game can crash. Alright, turn my light off, then go into my inventory. Man, I really just can't look at that list. It's just not allowed. Alright, well, maybe if I go to home plate, then I can do it there, but basically, I can't access the global stash, because it crashes the game. It's like there's something in the list after Raider left leg that whenever I look at it, crashes the game. Alright, but I want some kind of backpack. Unfortunately, it feels like I can't scroll down to the really good ones, although I know the best one is in the Institute. But I'll just take whichever one I can get to without looking at Raider left leg, which I think is Outcast's travel pouch, or else makeshift backpack. Plus 25, plus 30. Okay, I guess this is good enough. And so we don't have a jetpack.
Paladin Dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxson?
I was very impressed with him. He seemed...
Exactly. I just hope you appreciate,
Sure.
not to put too fine a point on it.
I won't let you down, Dance.
Good. Now,
Right?
in order to be in it, since I've been officially...
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Alright. So, I have to talk to all the people, right? New quest. Tour of duty. Okay. Does it not pop up automatically? It doesn't. I have to go in here. Okay, well... I can build a teleporter,
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Good enough.
Proctor.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Teagan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Okay. Did we do
Glad you
it?
finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure, go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Well, not that I know of, but...
No, never have.
Very well. Last question. Do you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know. Something I can do for you, soldier?
Proctor Quinlan?
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxson wanted me to meet the crew. You were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I could lend a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Okay, so yeah, once you have that speech, then technical documents will start appearing all throughout the world in loot containers randomly. And the shitty thing is that unless you actually finish the game with the Brotherhood, or indeed don't finish the game, you can't come back to sell them because either the Brotherhood will have been destroyed or you use subversion to, you know, replace Maxson or whatever, and then he just doesn't want to talk to you anymore, which really sucks. But I guess only the author of Subversion could fix that, and they haven't, so...
Tighten up the knee.
Elder Maxson?
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
If you have a moment, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Okay.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Thank you. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot when we first met, and I feel like I owe you an apology. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair. And given that you've adjusted so well to our beliefs, I don't think I needed to push so hard.
That's very kind. Thank you.
Well, you deserve it. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Krieg, toughest squad leader I ever served with. He was a model soldier, embodying the values every trainee was striving to achieve. Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs, and brave to a fault. From the moment I was assigned to his squad, I was singled out. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team. I fought by his side for years, and we had some seriously close calls. But he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
It sounds like he was trying to motivate you.
If he was, I never got a chance to ask. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach. I mean, I'd lost some of my brothers and sisters before, but his death... well, it really got to me. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me is the same reason I'm so tough on you. It's because I believe in you. And I don't want to see any of your potential go to waste.
I'm flattered that you have so much faith in me.
You've earned that faith by your own hand. Well, I've said what I had to say, and I hope that it meant something to you. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course. Some of that information was of a personal nature, and, well, I'd like to keep it that way.
Who the hell else would even care? Okay, so yeah, like, you can take the vertibird over there, but on survival, it's really hard, and they can actually shoot the vertibird down. It's probably better just to, like, walk there. And so let's see if I can pull my Gauss rifle out of hammer space without crashing. You know, because I found one once upon a time. I just haven't used it because the enemies haven't really been that tough. We've got a fat man. That would work. But yeah, here's a high-capacity night vision Gauss rifle. So that does a lot of damage. And I guess there's a bench here or something, so we can improve it, right? Come to think of it, I'd like to improve my backpack as well. So let's run back and do that. Oh, it's two-shot. Why does it say wounding in the name? That's not right. Yeah, I guess if they fixed scopes finally with Frick, that we could use them. Medium night vision's pretty good. Probably recon to be even better. And the suppressor's probably the best. It'd be nice if I had Mutant Slayer. Oh, powerful's really good. We'll just use that. Oh man, but I can't move. I gotta improve my backpack. Link it. And use it. Yeah, there are better backpacks than this, but, oh, because I don't have lead belly? Oh, because this one feeds you. Okay, sure, whatever. Okay, sure, sprinters. Although what I need is strength. At least now I can move.
Would it be possible to speak off the record for a moment?
We're still doing this?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you. This is difficult for me to say, so I hope you'll bear with me as I try to get through it.
It's so dark here.
When you were first placed under my sponsorship, I had some serious reservations about it. Despite all that, this has turned out to be a rewarding experience. For both of us. At this point, honestly, I don't feel like there's anything else I could teach you about being a Brotherhood soldier that you don't already know. It's apparent from your attitude and your actions that you intend to keep those ideals close to your heart.
I'm flattered to hear this, but I feel like there's more.
There is. I'm just not very good at these sort of things. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up alone in the capital wasteland. Spent most of my childhood picking through the ruins and selling scrap. When I was a bit older and had a few caps to my name, I moved into Rivet City and opened a junk stand. While I was there, I met a guy named Cutler. We got along pretty well. Watched each other's backs and kept each other out of trouble. When the Brotherhood came through on a recruiting run, we felt like it was a way out of our nowhere lives. So we joined up.
I'm glad you had greater ambitions than just selling junk.
Once I saw what the Brotherhood had to offer, there was no comparison. Anyway, about a year after we were posted to the Prydwen, Cutler vanished on a scouting op. It took some convincing, but I was able to persuade my CO to let me assemble a squad and search for him. It took almost 3 weeks, but we tracked his team down to a super mutant hive. Those wretched abominations had slaughtered everyone but Cutler. He should have been so lucky. The mutant bastards used their FEV to change him into one of their own kind. He wasn't Cutler anymore. I had to... It was my duty to put him down.
Full dip.
You did the right thing.
It's what I was taught. I don't know if it was right. Ever since Cutler died, I've seen other soldiers come and go. Some were brave, some were honest. Hell, some were even downright heroic. But I'd never considered any of them to be a good friend. A friend like Cutler was. Until now. It's a good feeling, but it frightens me all the same. Having a bond with someone, then losing them. It changes you. I don't want to go through that again.
It would never be that way with me. I care about you too much to let that happen.
Fortunately, followers never get
That
jealous.
strongly about about us. I'm sorry if I seem confused. You've certainly given me something to think about. I just thought you deserved to know how I felt. If you feel that I've overstepped my bounds, I completely understand. Whatever the case may be, I appreciate the fact that you took the time to listen.
Okay, great.
It may sound like a strange question, but tell me, what do you think about Scribe Halen?
Are we doing all this right now? Jeez.
She's as dedicated as they come.
I wish you wouldn't
A
stand
real
right
team
there.
player.
I couldn't agree more. But I wasn't looking for an evaluation of her performance as a scribe. I wanted to know what you thought of Halen as a person.
As a person? It's not like you to ask me something like that.
No, it's not. The truth is, I'm worried about her. Since you and I are getting along so well, I felt like I could confide in you about it, to get your honest opinion.
I appreciate that you value my opinion so highly. Tell me what's on your mind.
Let me explain everything from the beginning. A few months before you found us, one of my men was shot multiple times by raiders. Halen stayed by that knight's side for 2 days straight, without sleep, fighting to keep him alive. But he was on a slow decline. I decided that his suffering needed to end, and ordered Halen to administer an overdose of painkillers, so he could die with dignity. Even though I'm certain she wanted to continue fighting for that knight's life. She injected him without question.
She did the right thing.
Of course she did. But the decision whether or not to ease that soldier's suffering isn't the point here. The point is what happened later that same evening. Halen approached me while I was on watch. She didn't say a word, but I could tell something was wrong. After what felt like an eternity, she collapsed into my arms, crying. I didn't know what to do, so I just held her for a while. A few minutes later, she stopped, kissed me on the cheek, and simply said, "Thank you," before heading back into the police station. Right then it hit me. Maybe I pushed her too hard. I ordered her to ignore her instincts, to do something her medical training told her was wrong. That's why I'm worried about her, and for that matter, everyone under my command.
Halen will be fine. It's you that I'm worried about.
Me? I see what you're getting at. I guess I never thought of it that way. Look, 4 soldiers. Over half of my team are gone. Each one of them died because of decisions that I made. I understand the risks that come with the job. We all do. But how can anyone have confidence in me anymore? Hell, how can I have confidence in myself?
The way you held Halen tells me that you care about them. And they care about you.
I never thought of it that way. Well, it looks like things have taken a turn. I signed up to be your sponsor, so I teach you everything that I know. But it looks like I'm the one that needed the lesson today. All joking aside, I'm pleased that we had this discussion. And with all the problems you're facing, you still took the time to listen. It's comforting to know that I can speak to you as more than just your commanding officer.
Does this mean you'd be there to hold me if I ever needed it?
I don't know. I never thought you'd ask me something like that. It would depend on the circumstances, but I suppose we'll just have to see what happens when the time comes. Anyway, thanks for letting me get that off my shoulders. I think it's been weighing on me more than I realized. I'm only sorry you had to see me at my worst, instead of at my best.
Alright, well, it's daytime now and really foggy, but let's just jump down here, I guess. Since, I can't take fall damage. And let's swim. What? Equip it. I can't unequip. What? What? Oh, this is weird. Oh, so while I was in the weapons workbench, I pressed the button to equip a weapon, and it equipped my advanced combat shotgun, but now it doesn't show up. Yep, and I still have no idea what happened, but this particular shotgun went missing earlier, and I was mystified, so I created another one, and that's why there's two of them in this list. One of them is optimized for shooting in VATS, and the other one is optimized for total damage and range. And I can't unequip it. So like, oh, never mind. Yeah, I just wanna, no, I wanna, why can't I unequip it? Maybe if I drop a weapon on the ground and then use swap, but I don't want to accidentally sell one.
No. You can't go around
Okay, I got it.
valuable things like that.
Whatever, dude. I can't unequip this weapon. It's welded to my hand now. Okay, not sure what I'm gonna do. Probably it's gonna require the console. I didn't want to use this weapon. Okay. Yeah, I need the console and I need it right now. I don't even know the command to fix this. But I guess I'll figure it out. Yeah, that's really interesting. Combat shotgun. Locked. Like, what the hell? I guess I have to sacrifice my combat shotgun, which is too bad, but we could just build another. It's no big deal, I guess. Or maybe I can just unequip? Is there a command to unequip? No, there's no function called unequip, of course. Alright. Oh, I still have it. So if I wanted to, I can equip it. And I can unequip it. Oh. That's weird. Okay, I guess I had like a weird duplicated weapon. Well, anyway, I was gonna take this super duper mighty shielded Gauss rifle and we were gonna kick the ass out of some super mutants. So let's go do it. And yeah, I should probably pull some water up. But I have no jetpack, so that sucks. Okay, well, let's do it. And I guess let's be real sneaky, because I have a silent gun and everything. What? Another suit of power armor. Well, don't mind if I do. With a fusion core, and it's XO1, and it's almost complete. I wonder if there's any stealth upgrades you can do to armor. Power armor, that is. Do we see anyone? Oh no! So there's a fix for your hands getting in the way, but it doesn't help if you're wearing power armor. So I guess we'll just have to leave this here for now, and hopefully we can come back and get it. I didn't want to armor grenade. Just get out. And take the fusion core so no one steals it. Well, let's be on our way, and hopefully we'll come back and get that. We won't board the vertebra gunship. Instead, we're just going directly here. And do we see anyone yet? My hands are still in the way. No, my head's in the way? What's happening? I don't know. It works sometimes.
Being in the open like this is tactically irresponsible.
Can we tag them? I don't see anyone yet. What? Okay, now I see them. Let's tag as many as we can. What are you guys doing? Well, we're fucking them up. Whoops. AP is hardly going down. I don't have the sniper perk or anything. Doing tons of damage. There goes the behemoth. Didn't tag it. We didn't kill the behemoth. Really? It didn't despawn, did it? No, it's still out there. I can hear it. There he goes. And down he goes. Alright, switching weapons. VATS enhanced. I guess if I don't need my scope, then I can go get that armor. Alright, well, here we are at Fort Strong, and we're ready to enter, but the episode's been going on for so long, probably full of mostly dialogue thanks to Dance liking us so much, that it's probably time to cut it right here. So, if you've been watching, thanks, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye!